Just down the block from where Pastor Douglas Price decorates his house for the holidays is a home that's seen much better days.
It needs to be torn down. There's no question about it.
It's one of the 9 properties the Lorain Demolition Board just added to a long and growing list of buildings that are falling apart. Safety Service Director Dan Given says it's all because of a renewed effort from the mayor.
We're aggressively going after the decrepit housing stock that we have in our community.
In the last 6 months, city inspectors have identified more than 350 properties they'll eventually have to deal with. They target 10 to 15 a month, starting the long process of notifying owners, documenting violations, taking the proper steps to knock the house down.
We are going to be this aggressive or more aggressive going forward.
To get a house that looks like this demolished, the city says it takes a lot more manpower than they had before, and $10,000 to $15,000 per house to knock it down. Federal funding helps the city hire the staff it needs to process the paperwork and reports, but the money to knock the properties down is more tricky.
When you have hundreds and hundreds of properties that aren't owned by the city of Lorain, and you're asking government to solve the problem, there's no way that those funds are available.
That means a lot of properties stay standing until the money comes along. The Lorain County Land Bank is helping demolish some homes, and the city is holding banks accountable when they foreclose on a property. Given says the banks now have to put up a $10,000 bond, which has already helped cover the cost of demolition for a property that was never fixed up.
I think that's a great thing because Lorain is still a great city.
When the demolition crew finally comes for the abandoned home on his block, Pastor Price says it's a chance for a new start.
There are people who are interested in living in this neighborhood. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, that's for sure.
In Lorain, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.